So this actually started out just me practicing, and there wasn't even plans to record. But after I did, it was just going to be for my reference. And then I came across some stickers while doing a different set and remembered that I wanted to use them last year. Turns out they'd be perfect for this acrylic nails tutorial for beginners. Hey NailTubers, what is up Nailification Squad? This is an acrylic practice turned unplanned video, and the set is just too cute. As you see, I've already laid the clear and start right in with the nude color acrylic, and we'll spend time talking with you. And since it was unplanned, there isn't the usual intro, like with me showing what I used, so everything will be in my description box. One thing that crosses my mind as I watch this for myself even is that I can see my style or technique has changed yet again. I talked about this a little before and wanted to make sure to tell you, as you troubleshoot for yourself while learning from various concepts and practices, you'll notice subtle changes too, and it'll come with a little awkwardness, but don't be alarmed. These XXL or XXXL nails are quite a challenge, which is why I continue to work on bead size and consistency. And again, I've often encouraged you to do as many beads as necessary because, after all, there are no rules. You'll develop techniques and styles that'll become comfortable for you, and eventually you'll become proficient with speed. When laying a bead at the tip, I try for a medium consistency. This way, it's still wet enough to blend in, but not running off the free edge. And here I'm cleaning my brush, and you need to do this often, especially like this is a translucent powder, and translucents have that tendency to get sticky into your brush. This time I place my bead a little lower, since I've been working on getting the product to spread more consistently all the way down to the free edge. And I could have waited a second longer before working it down, but at the same time, I was preoccupied over the translucent getting sticky. And you'll figure things like this out as you continue to practice too. I put the next bead right above where I laid the first, making sure the bead is large enough to cover all the way across to both sides of the nail. And the cuticle bead is usually a bit drier and could be smaller, but here I wanted to cover any thinning of the product from pulling the previous beads down. This was a larger bead, so I placed it higher, and it could have been slightly drier, but since this bead was large enough, And it was still a good bead to work. I wasn't going to waste any product. Acrylic is something that you have to practice consistently, and when you don't, you'll lose your feel for it, and it'll almost seem like you're starting over every time there's a gap in doing acrylic. So this is why I stay on doing acrylics. And since this was recorded for my reference, if I were to troubleshoot myself, I would say that I would wait probably a second or so longer before working the acrylic. But in the long run, I can say that I'm happy that I've been doing much less filing and I'm loving the end results. So I'm going to let you enjoy a couple of the nails and I'll be back in a moment. So I was calculating for the thumb and picked up this large bead and I just slapped it on, didn't I? Doing the thumb on the practice hand always feels rather odd because the design structure of the hand, and I'm really trying hard not to make it look difficult. And I'm still just tossing it on there. So this is after shaping and filing, and I filed them down a little shorter. And later is when I came across these stickers. These were so easy to apply and they adhered really well. By the way, remember you can apply base coat before you do the stickers to ensure that they'll stay on very well. I can't get over how adorable and especially the fine detail. Just look at that sweater. So I thought some clouds would be perfect, and though it isn't visible in the reveal, this is a little sparkly glitter to imitate like flowing in the wind. After some matte top coat, I added a few stones, and for some reason, I seem to be on this keep it simple thing lately. But I think they are the cutest. Remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more like it, I recently did a Betty Boop set and some awesome pink bandana nails that you can find by clicking this link. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Much love.